Up, you nigga hater.
What's up? What's going on?
Oh, procrastinating and then finally working out. Right as you get on fucking Discord, you bitch. You had all fucking day.
All day. I've been at work most of the day.
I'm just kidding. It's all evening, is what I meant.
I know.
Don't you text? I waited for you, and you didn't show up.
Whatever.
You know what? That's what you're on for.
You know me.
So I was work anyway.
It wasn't too bad today. You?
It was busy, but got me through the day.
I was pretty busy today.
Yeah, I'm glad for you because I'm worried that you didn't have enough work.
Yeah, I mean, we have, some work. I mean, we're kind of running out of work. My boss is really trying, but again, like I said, we depend on the Rhode Island location to send us parts. And, so there's 10 different parts that go inside of, the metal can, and we have plenty of everything except there's 2 types of parts that we don't have enough really to make more. So, and we literally need every single part to make them, obviously. And we're just waiting. We're waiting for them. We can't really build them without it. And they're like, well, we barely have enough to make some ourselves, and they're having manufacturing issues making them. They have to be very specific dimensions, the way they're cut and stuff. And I don't know what the hell their issue is, but yeah.
Tell them to fuck off, that you guys matter more.
I know. But what does it fucking matter, dude? I'd spend maybe 4 or 5 hours making, an order, and then fucking half the glass is cracked, so I have to scrap out parts. So it's just a pain in the fucking ass. So there's 40 capacitors on, a single order. We make 40 at a time for an order. And the engineer, I'm working with one of the engineers on one of the parts. So there's one part of the process where they weld, parts together to close it off so it's sealed. And then the neck, there was 39 pieces left, so one was scrapped, so I'm like, whatever, that's not that bad. And it gets to me, and then I scrap out friggin' 10 extra ones, so we're already less than 75% yield. And it's one after another. One after another, the glass is cracked, and there's 2 more left to weld. And the engineer's sitting there, and he's like, well, you might as well just weld the last 2 or whatever. We're not just gonna stop. He's like, you only have 2 left. I'm like, yeah, why don't we just crack 2 more? It's not like it matters anyways.
Yeah, 75% yield. Jesus Christ. More than half your stock getting fucked, right? If I'm doing that correctly.
Yeah, I was like to him, I'm like, dude, I was like, what does it matter? Let's just crack 2 more. But actually, those 2 weren't cracked, so fucking
The
figures.
irony of it.
Yeah, figures. The last 2 weren't even cracked. I was like, yeah, they're probably going to be cracked. And he literally dropped one on the floor. I was like, great, it's probably freaking cracked now that you dropped it. And it didn't even crack when you dropped it. I was like, dude, these things are so unpredictable. It makes no fucking sense.
Well, at least you still got a job. That's what matters. Tweedo Head didn't run you out of business yet.
Yeah, that's true.
My boss told me today that he would pay us an extra hour and a half to 2 if we get a bedliner all completed up, but only for lead dodge. So if